Everything you thought you knew about Sweden is wrong.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
One of the privileges of doing this show is that we get to do it for an international audience.
Like you.
That means there's people all over the world who watch Good Mythical Morning, and that is a beautiful thing. But here's something that we have noticed. A lot of times we talk about other cultures or we comment on other countries outside of the United States of America, and you know what happens? We get things wrong, and you people out in the comments land, let us know how wrong we are.
I've never gotten anything
I gotta
wrong.
say, we both get things wrong. And there's this interesting thing that when you have an international audience, there are these cultural sensitivities. You get things wrong, you get blasted for it. We want that to end now, at least as far as Sweden is concerned. So we have brought in a Swedish expert to clear things up about misconceptions that we have and Americans have about Sweden.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Mr. Felix PewDiePie.
Woo! Hey, I was just hanging out here.
Yeah, you're hiding behind Rhett.
Take
All
a
right,
seat.
So you're like right in the middle.
Okay,
This
thank
is your
you.
seat.
This is an honor. Thank you so much.
This is an honor, really?
Well, I'm the Swedish expert. That's like my
Yeah.
goal with YouTube.
Well, you've
I've been
got,
trying to be the Swedish expert all along.
go ahead and like belly up to the bar.
Okay.
That's how we
Nice.
do it in this country. We get close to the microphone.
Even, and like totally shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
I don't think we have to touch shoulders. That's
we don't-
it's
we
a
don't-
little
we don't-
weird.
we
I want to
don't-
relax a little bit.
Yeah, we want this to be
We don't get
comfortable.
this close in Sweden, but I'll make an exception because
Okay, so we've already learned something.
Thank you.
The personal
No spoilers.
space here
Yeah.
in Sweden is
Larger?
We're in it right now.
you are way beyond the line.
We
man.
shouldn't be touching like arm.
No, that's
Really?
not okay.
My knee was touching
like
your knee
making
too.
eye contact in the subway. That's just like the biggest no-no ever.
What do you look at?
You just pretend that there's no people.
Like, do you look up or down or anywhere but into anyone's eyes?
Like you can look, yeah, exactly, anywhere but the eyes. You can nipples, genitals, whatever. Just
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Like my own?
Oh, yeah.
Others.
That's probably better. Yeah. Let's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for clearing that up.
You're really welcome.
Now, I'm assuming you're an expert
I am Swedish
on
expert.
everything Swedish.
Pretty much everything. Yeah.
Because you have so many subscribers.
That's how it goes. I think
That's
there's an
it. That's the
algorithm
logic.
for that. Yeah.
And I think one of the things that you're an expert on is, for instance, Swedish things are not Swiss. That's something that a lot of Americans say.
Yeah, that's very offensive.
They're like, you speak Swiss?
That's stupid.
No, but haven't you heard it? Haven't you heard that?
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all
it's
the
not
time.
Swiss. That's
And
Switzerland.
I say like, they're like, oh, you're from Sweden, so you like chocolate or whatever? Because Swiss is like chocolate.
We don't even know what chocolate is.
No. We've got our wrong stereotypes correct today.
Good. That's
and
good.
And we're gonna start with IKEA. Is all the furniture in Sweden in everyone's home from IKEA?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
All of it, 100%.
110%.
It's basic.
Like people
I don't
are-
want to go that far, but I mean, people will raise some eyebrows if you don't have IKEA furniture.
Because here's my theory. My theory is that here in the United States, IKEA is like, oh, I got this thing from IKEA. Isn't that awesome? But in Sweden, it's like, oh, you got that from Walmart? Like, it's like, is not IKEA the Walmart of Sweden? Or is it like still kind of like, no, we like it?
Seriously.
That's a good point.
Like, do you have IKEA furniture? Well, you don't live in Sweden anymore.
I used to have
You live
IKEA
in
furniture.
London, right?
UK.
Okay.
Well, that's London. But
Yeah.
All right, Brighton. LA.
Okay,
Okay,
you live in
yeah,
Brighton.
Yeah.
But you lived how many years in Sweden? You own Sweden, right? I mean,
I own
not
Sweden?
financially. I mean, you've lived there long enough
That's where
to
you was
own
born.
knowledge.
Yeah. I'm the Swedish expert. I thought we talked about this.
Yeah. So IKEA.
I'm backtracking
is
at this point.
Is it high class or low class? Or just kind
Oh,
of
that's
middle of
low
the road?
class. That's low
Oh, it
class.
is?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
See, I
Sorry.
knew that.
I'm
I
sorry.
knew that was right.
See, but
It's it's like students go to IKEA.
But
or
the world's
new couples, or I don't know.
so the same as here.
Yeah.
Only people who are desperate for something to sit on go to IKEA.
We love meatballs. We go there for that, I guess. Yeah. You guys like meatballs?
I do,
Especially IKEA meatballs.
but we don't put horse in them.
Well,
That happened.
that we pretend that it's not a thing. Like what horse?
I heard about there was some horse in the meatballs over
Have
there.
you ever eaten horse?
I mean, I guess I have because I ate IKEA meatballs.
Yeah, see?
But the largest IKEA in the world is...
I mean, no, I haven't. I would never eat any.
Okay, for the record.
For the record, yeah.
It's in Kugens Kurva.
Wait,
in
what?
Skarholmen,
Please say that
which
again.
is South Kugens Kurva.
How would you
It's the largest IKEA in the world.
I can't even tell what you're trying to say.
Really?
It's so far
I'm
off.
reading it off of my notes
Wait,
here.
can I
Look.
please
read
see
it.
it?
How
How would you say that?
Kurva in Skarholmen.
That's like only funny to me. I'm sorry. Kungens Kurva. Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
That's King's Curb. King's Curb.
And the largest IKEA in the world is there, 594,000 square feet.
Oh, damn.
Has 4 floors.
Jeez.
You've never been there?
That's legit. No, I
That's
haven't.
it. That's the big.
I feel like I'm less Swedish now for not going there.
Well, you should go there. Now, what about the Swedish chef from the Muppet Show? You love him, right?
You as a people.
I feel I feel like I should be offended, but I'm really not.
Yeah, I mean, this is very culturally insensitive, but that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is to just get it all out of our systems and correct it, at least as far as Sweden is concerned.
Let's.
Okay, are we watching this?
Have you seen this guy before?
I have a couple times. I imagine this is how Swedish sounds to you guys, pretty much.
As a kid, I was taught through this guy. This is Sweden.
I mean, it's not that far off. I would say.
You can confirm that this is an accurate portrayal of
Of a
Swedish
Swedish
chefs
yes, I would say that.
that makes horse meatballs?
But you know.
Yes.
But was there an awareness of this guy on the Muppets growing up in Sweden? Like, when did you find out about this guy?
From Americans.
Okay.
They want to know about it. I actually
Like in YouTube comments? That was the first time you heard about it?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
I'm terrified of Muppets. It's a long story.
But
So, yeah, I stay away.
but do
We'll
the
save that for ear biscuits.
do the Swedish people, do they have a disdain for the Swedish chef? Are they like, oh man, that Swedish chef, that stereotypical Swedish chef, we hate him and what he represents? Are they like, no, that's pretty much, yeah,
We don't really get offended in Sweden.
Period.
No, ever.
that's good.
You can try to offend me, whatever.
What about this 5-week vacation?
Oh, that's that's amazing.
That's for real?
Yeah, that's for real.
Everybody gets a 5-week
Everyone
vacation?
I think it's 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Moved to
You
6
bumped
already.
it up.
Yeah, and if you get a lot of pregnancy hours too. No, days. I mean,
Okay.
months. Yeah, you get like 9 months.
Get a lot of time to get pregnant, huh? They give you time to get pregnant.
Well, no,
Take
no.
some time
You
off.
have 6 hours.
Come back and
to
get
procreate.
when you're pregnant.
No, when
Maternity
after
leave.
that's what
Yeah.
maternity leave, whatever.
Yeah.
Got Many businesses close down for the month of July. Everyone takes some or all of their 5 weeks of their entitled annual holiday. Because here,
Wait, I'm so lost. Wait.
here it's like, okay, you've got holidays you can take, you've got time you can take, but people don't take all of it.
In 2 weeks, if you're lucky.
Really?
But my notes tell me the entire month of July is when the 5-week thing is
Yeah,
like
that's
Sweden
usually
shuts
when-
down
yeah.
in July.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just people getting pregnant,
Yeah.
not working.
Exactly. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, that's where most people. Because Sweden kind of sucks. The weather is awful.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible. And it's only good in July, so people take
Why,
time off
why
in
should
July.
we be working now?
Exactly.
But have you taken 5 weeks? You're a YouTuber. That means you don't take any vacation.
Right. But no, I never had like a full-time job like that, so no, I never got to do that.
Okay, but
I usually work
your
that
friends
month,
quit
actually.
working.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, and finally,
Is that weird?
well, it's just, I mean, we work a little bit harder. That's all that is.
We're pretty amazing.
We try. We have to try harder.
We could learn from you, definitely. We shouldn't work as much. We should take a 5-week vacation. I'm all for it. Last thing, waffles. We love waffles here. You guys seem to really love waffles there, so much so that apparently there is a waffle day. It's a holiday? Is this something that everybody knows about and
Yeah,
celebrates?
it is. It is.
Tell us about it.
Well, my grandma always reminds me, and she always cooks waffles for me.
Felix, it's waffle day.
It's
what is
amazing.
That? What is that in Swedish?
What
What is that in Swiss?
Not funny.
Oh, sorry.
Not funny.
I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Felix, the waffle dog.
It sounds like you said the waffle dog.
It's not the same thing.
Felix, the waffle dog is here. That means it's waffle day.
That sounds pretty good, actually. I'd have some of that.
And then
You remember that culturally insensitive stuff you were saying at the top? You're like stepping right
I
in
told
there.
you, I'm just getting out of my
but
system.
I told you we don't get offended. So
Yeah, he
it's
can't get
okay.
offended.
Yeah,
He's-
just
So
go
that-
nuts.
So that's, my notes tell me that's March 25th. Am
Lots
I
of
right?
Notes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and
I totally, my grandma reminds me, so I don't keep that.
and you have candy that imitates waffles. It's not even just that you eat
what?
waffles. You have candy that's like
Stroop waffle, right?
What?
I don't know. I saw it one time.
We've had it shipped to us before. Stroop,
What?
Stroop waffle.
What the hell?
It looks like a waffle, but it's like wafery candy stuff. Like you go into a gas station and it's like, oh, that's a waffle. Nope, it's candy that's shaped like a waffle.
That must be Switzerland.
I want to see this. I don't. Yeah, it must be Switzerland. Those damn Swiss.
Okay, but there is a waffle day, which
I
is
did eat 'em
something,
all,
again,
Were they good?
something we can
Yeah.
learn from you. We need to undervalue IKEA furniture. We need to celebrate Waffle Day, and we need to have 5-week vacations. I think we've learned a lot here. We've
Yeah, I
accomplished
think
quite
so.
a bit.
I'm glad. You feel like that.
I definitely do.
Thanks for liking and commenting on this video.
Remember, you can support the show by checking out lynda.com, where you can find thousands of online video tutorials.
Oh yeah, learn how to video edit or maybe play video games and
they
like
probably
give
got that
Why
kind of
not?
thing.
riveting commentary over the top.
For a free trial, visit lynda.com/Rhett and Link. You say you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Simon at Stockholm University. It's time to spin the centrifuge. And also, the Wheel of Mythicality.
We don't have a Waffle Day in this country, but we do have Waffle Wednesday on the Rhett and Link Instagram, so make sure you follow that. And if you're one of the very few people on Earth who's not subscribed to PewDiePie yet, you can make that happen by going to his channel and hitting the subscribe button.
Also-
Doing more world domination.
Click through to Good Mythical More. What is
Oh
this?
God, no.
Swedish
No,
tasties.
don't.
We're gonna be eating these.
How did you get these?
From Sweden. We have mythical beasts there. You can
that
we'll
should
thank
be
them later.
interesting.
Link narrates everything Rhett does.
As you can see, the Rhett creature has moved the wheel and he's tasting the most famous person on YouTube.
Delicious.
What? He's tasting him and finding that he indeed tastes like waffles. Ooh, that smell! God! Oh! What? I'm done. I'm not Swedish anymore.
Oh my goodness!